What's going on, everyone? Welcome here to the newest PlayStation Store update. I'm your host, Cody Storm, and you are watching the K-Storm Network. We're coming into the final week of March and heading into the early beginning of April. So these are going to be the new releases for this week on the PlayStation 4. Some of these titles are also available on the PS Vita, so I'll try to keep my eye out for any of them that are cross-buy. So the first game that we're going to take a look at this week is Zero Escape the Nonary Games. It's rated M for mature, and it's coming in at just under 3 gigabytes. 2 Nonary games, 2 sets of 9 unwilling participants kidnapped to an unfamiliar location. One set trapped on a sinking boat with 9 hours to escape. The other locked in a facility and forced to either trust or betray each other. If they break the rules or fail to escape, they'll die. Why were they chosen to play the game? Who is Zero? Nothing is as it seems. They'll desperately fight for survival in this deadly game of life or death. So this is both 999 as well as Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. They are both, I believe, remastered for the PlayStation 4. This game is also available on the PS Vita. Back in the day when Virtue's Last Reward first came out, I did a little mini LP of it, so I'm just trying to get a couple games finished here on the channel, like Cyber Sleuth and Gravity Rush 2, and once one of those are down, I'm gonna put Nonary games into the circulation, so expect that on the channel, and I hope you're looking forward to it. It's still one of my favorite game franchises. Another new thing coming out this week, we got not exactly a game, but it's I Want It All by Queen for Rock Band, both for the PlayStation 4 as well as the PlayStation 3. Another new game we have this week is 88 Heroes by Rising Star Games. It's 416 megabytes and is rated E10 and plus. So here's what they have to say about it. It's 8:08 a.m. on the 8th of August, 1988, and the evil Dr. Hate has brought the world to the brink of total annihilation. His demands are simple. Pay 88 octillion within 88 minutes, or Dr. Hate's 88 thermonuclear warheads will wipe out the Earth. But who will save us in our time of need? The bravest? The boldest? No, the 88 heroes. Prepare to infiltrate Dr. Hate's lair with the help of the strangest, dumbest, and most pointless superheroes ever. With 88 levels between you and Dr. Hate and only 88 seconds to complete each level, and the 88-minute doomsday clock already ticking, lead 88 unique characters, each with their own special abilities, on a platform-hopping, enemy-stomping, danger-dodging mission to save Earth from complete destruction. Can the 88 heroes save the day? Let's hope so. They called the best, but they were busy. Alright, it's a one-player game, you know. Don't really know too much all about this. Judging by the screenshots, it's got a bit of a retro feel. You know, I can't really say too much about the game. I don't know. Oh, there's Hadouken / Kamehamehas, apparently. That's pretty legit, and alligators. Seems alright to me. 20 bucks. Pretty nice and light on your wallet. Another new game this week, Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 2. This is a port of an earlier version of the game. Let's see what it has to say. This compilation contains some of SNK's fan-favorite titles from the Real Bout Fatal Fury series. Real Bout Fatal Fury is the only Fatal Fury title which bounds the characters who are pushed out of bounds. Huh, alright, so you can basically get pushed out of bounds. It's a fighting game, SNK, much like a lot of the Neo Geo SNK games that we've seen on the Switch as of late. So, you know, if you're down for retro, there's certainly a lot of it going on lately. So that's not exactly a new title, so let's take a look at some new ones. We have We Are The Dwarves from Whale Rock Games. It's on sale right now, save 10%. The game's coming in at just under 3 gigabytes and is rated T for teen. The dwarven stars are slowly dying, putting the race at the edge of extinction. Deliverance is poised upon 3 dwarf astronauts who are sent on an expedition to find a new star in the depths of the Endless Stone. Take control of Forcer, Smash Fist, and Shadow as they explore the unknown territories of the Stone Universe while meeting new civilians and ancient monsters from the deep layers of space. We Are The Dwarves is an action-based tactical adventure with active pause extreme slowdown of time, placing you in control of 3 dwarf astronauts. Forrester is capable of ranged destruction and timely setup execution. Smash Fist, a brute at heart, gets up and close and personal with rage worth avoiding. Shadow stays just where you'd expect him to, launching deadly successive assassinations and precision archery from afar. As a trio, combine each dwarf's attack style into orchestrated destruction against your foe. So this is 1 to 3 players. I'm getting a feel for it to be a little bit like Trine. Wow. Well, judging by the screenshots, this is certainly not Trine. I thought it would be. This is like top-down Diablo style, I guess. I guess it seems pretty alright. You know, the graphics seem a little bit rough, but sometimes the screenshots look pretty poor when the game itself actually looks pretty good. Another new game we got this week, Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. Nice. Game comes in at just under 6 gigabytes, and it is 2 to 2 network players. You need PlayStation Plus subscription to play online. It supports vibration, and it is rated M for mature. Vikings, Wolves of Midgard takes you to the shores of Midgard, a world based upon the mythology and history of the Vikings. With a fantasy twist, battle fearsome enemies, survive the growing cold that threatens to end all life, and master mighty weapons. Earn blood in battle to offer in tribute to the gods in order to enhance your devastating spell powers. Here's some of the game features. Travel the realms of earthly Midgard, freezing Niflheim and boiling Valheim, either as a fierce Viking warrior or merciless shadow maiden. Withstand the deadly colds and protect yourself from exposure to nature's wrath in order to survive. Collect blood from fallen enemies and sacrifice it at the altar to gain gifts from the gods to enhance your powers. Perfect your skills with each weapon to unlock their true potential, including swords, bows, and spell-powered canes. Team up with a friend and journey to the shores of Midgard together in an epic 2-player online co-op mode. Alright, so it is 1 player, it is 2 to 2 online. You do need, again, PlayStation Plus to play online. And that's about all for that game. It's brought to us by Calypso Media. So I guess we'll just take a look at the screenshots and see what we got. It's pretty brutal so far. There's some blood. Doesn't seem like there's any type of HUD. I don't know. It seems pretty alright. I don't know if it's exactly worth the hefty price tag. That one screenshot wouldn't load. Yep, so there certainly is a lot of blood, a lot of gore. That's why it's rated M. I don't know if that would be worth $80, but, you know, I'd have to play it to honestly tell you. Tom Clancy, The Division Premium Credits Edition. This is basically just going to be Tom Clancy Division, as well as 2,400 premium credits that you can use for outfits, weapon skins, emotes, to help you take back New York. So it's basically just the game with microtransaction money. Not really going to go too much into that. That's not a new game. Another new game, Sumo Digital Snake Pass. The game just under 2 gigabytes, rated E for everyone. Think like a snake. When the tranquility of Haven Tor is interrupted by a mysterious interloper, only the likeliest of heroes can save the day. Meet Noodle the snake and his hyperactive best friend Doodle the hummingbird, who together must reunite the missing keystones with the magical gates that give Haven Tor its mythical power. A unique, physics-based puzzle platformer game. Snake Pass challenges players to think like a snake as they tackle precarious puzzles as only a snake can. Slither through long grass, coil around bamboo, and climb out of trouble in the largest game from award-winning independent studio Sumo Digital. So this is basically their big boy title. Sumo Digital made plenty of Vita games. So this is Snake Pass. This game is a cross-platform game. It is also available this week on the Switch. Sadly, the screenshots do not show us a whole lot. I do not know too much about that game, so couldn't really tell you too much all about that. Another really big game for me this week, personally, is Skyforge. There are 3 different packs. There's Skyforge Early Adopter, Skyforge Extended Early, which basically gives you the bonus of the Berserker class. And there's the Skyforge Ultimate, which gives you 60-day premium membership, It gives you the Berserker class, it gives you the Gunner class. The Extended gives you 30-day premium, and it gives you just the Berserker. But we're going to take a look at what I literally just bought moments ago. Skyforge, the early adopter pack. It gives you 7 days premium as well as early access to the game. So this game grants you early access to Skyforge. It gives you 10,000 Argents, which is basically microtransaction money. It also gives you 7 days of premium subscription. And premium subscription increases your rewards for finishing missions and provides other bonuses. So it might give you more money in-game from doing quests, and it might give you more EXP from killing monsters. I'm probably going to be streaming this game this coming Monday for the big return of MMO Monday, so look forward to it. I might even have Red Hairs join me on it. I did a playthrough of this a while back when it was on Steam when it first came out, so, you know, if you really can't wait, go check that out. And I guess this Monday we will check out the PS4 version of it. Very excited, cannot wait. Again, just like last week, we have another bundle. This is the Resident Evil Super Bundle. This bundle comes packed with Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelations 2, and that is about it. So, you know, there are quite a lot of games in there, you know. Sadly, I already own, like, all of them. But, you know, that's a really great bundle if you do not already have them on the PS4, or if you have not played them since their original release. That's a pretty primo bundle right there. Next up, we have R.B.I Baseball 17 by MLB. It is almost 5.5 gigabytes. It supports vibration as well as PS Vita remote play, which is always very appreciated. You need to show some love to your Vita. The Vita is literally life. So, let's see what they got to say about this. R.B.I Baseball 2017 returns with fast-paced, high-octane, pick-up-and-play baseball action. Take control of your game with reactive pitching and batting for in-the-moment decisions. Your breakout MLB season is here. You better come ready to play. The game features accessible, fast-paced, fun play, a full 9 innings games in under 20 minutes with intuitive 2-button controls. Wow, 2 buttons. There's awesome game modes including season, postseason, exhibition, and simulation capabilities. You know, maybe if you're into, like, betting on it or something, you can run simulations, get an idea of how it would actually play out. There's 30 MLB teams, 30 ballparks, and over 1,000 MLB players. Basically, you know, it's just telling you all about it. I'm not a big sports fan myself in general, so I'm just gonna ditch out of that. We have Rain World, brought to us by Adult Swim. You know, pretty much everyone has seen Adult Swim at some point in their life. And I guess I'll talk to you all now while PlayStation decides to have a meltdown, because sometimes the PlayStation Store just does that. I don't know. It's been really weird ever since the last update. So, the game is 1.6 gigs, it supports vibration, and it is E10 and plus. So let's see what they got to say about Rain World. You are a slug cat. The world around you is full of danger, and you must face it alone. Search for food and shelter between torrential downpours that threaten to drown all life. Discover new ecosystems teeming with mysterious creatures. Climb through the bones of a fallen civilization and evade cunning predators that adapt to catch you. Find your family before death finds you. You can sneak, climb, and pounce your way through an exotic ecosystem. It is procedurally generated animation, giving Slug Cat a naturally fluid movement. There's adaptive enemy AI. They remember you and remember how you play, a little bit like that Lord of the Rings game, Middle Earth, I think is what it was called. Procedural design and individualistics AI. Every playthrough is unique and a challenge. So this game is one player. Is there any screenshots? Yep, there is. So, see, it's a little bit... I don't even... It's a little like Meat Boy meets Fez with, like, the art style. It's a little bit Fezzy. Looks like there's death traps everywhere, like Super Meat Boy. Yeah, it looks pretty much like you're just trying to survive. Alright. Looks alright with me. Basically just under $27, so, you know, that's not a really hefty price tag in this day and age. Another game this week, Old Time Hockey by V7 Entertainment. The game is 2 gigs, supports vibration, also supports the widely anticipated remote play. The game is rated M for mature, so let's see what Old Time Hockey is all about. Old Time Hockey features 5-on-5 arcade hockey gameplay where players will their opponents to submit. Okay, through rough and tumble aggressive hitting and fighting. You are expected to contest for the puck by taking the body and hitting your opponents by throwing elbows, shoulder checks, cross checks, hip checks, and dirty clotheslines. Experience hockey the way it was meant to be played. Line brawls, bench brawls, goalie fights, stick fights, knockouts, and injuries. Molestation of refs? What, dude? What? Okay. That took a dark turn. So this is basically like Grand Theft Auto, punch you in the face meets hockey. So let's see this. Alright, this is looking bad already. This is like those games you used to play when you were a kid. Like, ew, that looks like shit. These are like those little hockey men that, like, are on the pegs and, like, you fucking hit them. That dude, he's riding his fucking hockey stick like a broom, like some worst witch shit, and his arm. That's a fucked up arm. Look at that, wait a minute, look at that guy in the goalie's net. What is he doing? He looks like he's playing golf. And, like, here, look at that boom pow. Damn. And that goalie net has testicles. This is a weird game. That dude's not even wearing a helmet. That's a weird game, dude. I don't know. Kinda makes me feel a little bit dirty. Next up, to get away from that, we have Nightmares from the Deep 2, The Siren's Call by Artifex Mundi. The game is 1 gig, supports vibration, as well as remote play. It is E10 and plus. When Sarah Black, curator at the Caribbean Naval Museum, receives a package from a mysterious messenger, she is unwittingly drawn into an ancient conflict. Inside the package, she finds an artifact, and instantly, assailants descend on the museum to rob her. The artifact is stolen. Sarah lowers her head in disbelief as she realizes that again she is falling headfirst into a nightmare from the deep. Okay, doesn't really tell me a whole lot about it, but alright. Oh shit, is this like a hidden object game? No? It feels like it. What is this? I don't know what's... This has to be like a click adventure game. That's what I make from this. Look at that ghost. Spooky. Whoa, you see that? Like next to the console? That's like one of those dildos that like you mount to the ground and like you fuck it. Like look at the tip. That's like... That's a penis right there. You see that? You see that right there? That's a dick. You know what I'm talking about. Her, not you, but her. The one next to you? Yeah, you. You know what I'm talking about. You've ridden one of these. So, this game, I don't know. Fucking, ew. Creepy. Some fucking, ooh, hentai. Ooh. Alright, sewing machine in an underground cave. A little bit unbelievable. I don't know what to tell you about that. And then we got 3 bundles for MLB The Show. One will have the season pass, one will have extra shit. Let's just look at the basic generic one. So just like the hockey, MLB, like NBA, whatever you call it, 17, this is the baseball version of the... Oh, this is like another baseball game. So there's 2 baseball games. MLB The Show, and what was the other one down here? RBI Baseball. So they're baseball, so... Baseball's baseball. Another new game this week, Korix by Stellar VR Limited. Okay, it is 500 megabytes. PlayStation VR, PlayStation camera are required. PlayStation Move is compatible. It supports vibration, and to play online, you will need a PlayStation Plus membership. It is E10 and plus. It looks like you can buy different cosmetics for the game. There's hockey masks, there's horn masks. So, you know, skulls. Looks like you can change your head or whatever. Korix places you deep in space, fighting for your race's survival after your home is destroyed. With nothing left to lose, you are put in the role of commander, with the sole mission of taking the fight back to the enemy. Build up your defenses, capture the resources, and build your own army to exact revenge. You will not go down without a fight. The game has real-time strategy. It runs at a native 120 frames per second. Korix pushes PlayStation VR to its limits with smooth and snap movement options. Korix is suitable for the most sensitive players. Ooh, that's pretty intriguing. I want to check out some screenshots of that if they have any. Alright, I'm trying to see, though, why VR would be required. I'm not getting VR vibes from this, because anytime there's a VR game and you're not through the eyes of someone, or like in a cockpit or in like a car driving seat, it's a little bit weird. I don't know. Probably a big title for a lot of you this week is Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 2.5 Remix, brought to us by Square Enix. The game is 45 gigs, pretty big game, pretty hefty. This is the HD Remastered collection of 6 unforgettable Kingdom Hearts games enhanced for the first time for the PlayStation 4. It supports Kingdom Hearts 1, The Final Mix. It supports Kingdom Hearts RE Chains of Memories. It has Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. It is only the cutscenes, no actual gameplay. It has Kingdom Hearts 2, The Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, The Final Mix, as well as Kingdom Hearts Recoded, which is HD remastered cinematics, just like the 358 over 2 days. So it's basically like a little Kingdom Hearts movie, so you know the story of the game without having to play it. Celebrate 15 years of Kingdom Hearts with this essential collection. So, you know, it's perfect for if you're new to the franchise, or, you know, if you're a long-time lover of the franchise. I have picked up this game myself, and I will be streaming it shortly, because I am a real noob to Kingdom Hearts. I really only played Recoded a little bit, and I played a little bit 358 over 2 days. I never really played any of the main games in the franchise, so it'll be fun to check out, and I hope you guys join me. We're gonna go quickly through some of these games because this video is running long today. We have Yash Future Tech Solutions giving us Horse Racing 2016. It's basically horse racing, you know, 6 horses, 6 jockeys. Each horse has its unique ability. There's 6 different tracks, 10 seasons, and a season finale. Different climactic conditions and day and night races. So it has 4-player split screen as well as a free demo trial. So let me know if you're really interested in horse racing. Maybe I can check out the demo. But from the looks of it, this looks like it should have been like a 3DS game. Like, look at that horse's face. Even he doesn't want to be there. That game looks pretty rough. We're just gonna get out of there. Heroes of the Monkey Tavern by Cedric Mousson, trading as Monkey Stories Games. Probably the longest game company name ever. The game is on sale right now, save 20%. The game is 1 gig, it supports vibration, and it is rated T for teen. After countless days and nights celebrating within the infamous Monkey Tavern, our team of adventurers have spent every last penny. Their fates, however, are about to change. Like a gift from the gods, in walks a mysterious stranger who points them towards a tower full of invaluable treasures. It doesn't take more to rouse their thirst for adventure. You will enjoy exploring a dungeon full of riddles, dangerous enemies, and vicious traps. If luck is in your favor, you will discover secret passages sheltering legendary weapons and armors. The game's key features are grid-based movement. I read that as grind-based. 8 classes, 3 different levels, 2 hours of intense music, static real-time fights, 22 different enemies, including 6 bosses. There are numerous traps as well as secrets, and there is more than 100 unique items. So it sounds pretty alright. I think that's pretty interesting. $10. Oh shit, dude. This is like Legend of Grimrock. Like, straight up. This is like... Dude, this is like blatant ripoff of Legend of Grimrock. Well, I don't know. I would highly recommend Legend of Grimrock over Monkey Tavern, but, you know, it's cheaper, I guess, so... Another big title this week would be Has Been Heroes by Game Trust Games. This is actually a way bigger title on the Switch than it is on the PS4, so I don't know, if you had a Switch, I'd probably recommend it on the Switch. Embark on an epic journey with the Has Been Heroes, a group of legendary champions once celebrated throughout the kingdom, almost forgotten until the king has one more quest, the most epic of them all. Take the twin princesses to school. Key features: meet the epic band of heroes, As the young and eager rogue joining the company of the wise monk Medicals, the giant wrestling warrior Crux, wait until you meet the others. Nice. Unlock all collectible hundreds of game-changing items and spells, combine spells for devastating effects, face countless monsters, each bigger and more menacing than the next, and in roguelike fashion, die and try again, choose your hero wisely, and prepare for battle. So roguelike game, seems pretty alright. It's under 1 gig, so you know. I do think that this would be more charming on the Switch screen though, especially considering that you have the ability for touchscreen capability. But if you do not have a Switch, and I'm guessing you don't because this is the PlayStation Store update video, I would still probably recommend this. I'm probably going to pick this up. I'm a huge fan of roguelike games. That is my jam. Another game this week, we have Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, the special edition. Used to play Harvest Moon so much as a kid. Oh my god, nostalgia. I had that cow. Harvest Moon, dude. It used to be so good, and then they fucked it all up. It used to be so good. Now Harvest Moon just gets released on the 3DS, the same game 20 times. A harvest of a lifetime of farming takes on a new meaning in Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life Special Edition. Besides planting crops, raising animals, and rebuilding your father's farm, you'll make friends in Forget-Me-Not Valley. Find your future bride and hopefully cultivate a happy family. Ooh, fucking... Sex is way hotter in Harvest Moon than it is in Grand Theft Auto, because you have to work for that shit, dude. Now what the fuck is happening here? PlayStation Store? You having, like, fucking nuclear meltdown? PlayStation Store, hello? There you go. There you go. Fucking with your old age. You're fucking losing your shit, dude. But let me get back to the new games, because PlayStation can never make this shit easy. I also really hate the PlayStation Store fucking layout nowadays. It gets on my nerves. Alright, back to games though. That's what we're here for. Fated, The Silent Oath by Frima Studios. This is a PlayStation VR game, so PSVR and PS Camera are required. It supports vibration, and it is just under 2 gigs. The game is also rated T for teen. Set in the mythical age of Vikings, Fated, The Silent Oath tells a tale of courage and sacrifice where an everyday father and husband must do the impossible to save his family from the destruction of the world at the hands of giants of old. Game key features include first-person virtual reality action-adventure gaming, highly polished visuals, fully immersive and emotional journey, enhancing and captivating musical atmosphere, strong story-driven narrative experience, undefined. So it is a one-player game. So it's a VR exploration game. That might actually be pretty alright. This actually looks pretty alright so far. Damn, dude, it's kind of like cartoony Skyrim. Like, first person. That's actually pretty hype, man. If I had VR. That's pretty hype, dude. That's pretty hype. So we got another bundle this week, much like last time around. This bundle includes The Sun and the Moon, Slain Back from Hell, Three Fourths Home Extended Edition, as well as Uncanny Valley. I'm not going to go looking into it because it is just a collection. Another new game from Badland Games, Anoxemia. The game is just under 4 gigs. It is cross-platform, is on both PS4 as well as the Vita, and it is rated M for mature. It was supposed to be a simple mission. All I had to do was collect some samples from a contaminated area under the sea. As soon as I left the ship, however, everything went wrong. Communications were lost, and my submarine crashed on the ocean floor. I survived, but my oxygen is running low. And I can't contact anyone for help. All I can do is move forward with the operation drone as my only companion. Trouble is, it's been acting sort of weird lately. Almost as if it's trying to sabotage my mission. That sounds familiar. Alright, we got any screenshots for this bad boy? Ooh, alright. I was expecting first person. It's like, out-of-body exploration. Really dark. It's like some limbo shit. That's really dark. Oh my god. Yeah, this doesn't work for me. That's way too dark. That's not even, like, fucking beautiful dark like Limbo. This is like they didn't want to render shit. Or, like, actually have good-looking graphics. So, whatever. Super Dungeon Bros Mega Bundle Pack by Wired Productions. You need PlayStation Plus membership to play online, and the game is just under 4 gigs, rated E10 and plus. Super Dungeon Bros is a rock-themed dungeon brawler where a band of mighty rock bros must navigate the fantasy realm of Heroine and its hellish dungeons to seek out epic loot, fight hordes of evil undead, and uncover the legends of long-lost fabled rock stars. Grab the Super Dungeon Bros Mega Bundle Pack featuring the base game and all associated DLC, including dubstep soundtrack, 80s soundtrack, heavy metal soundtrack, and the Broettes character pack. Alright, that sounds pretty legit. Only gives us 2 screenshots, so there's not really a whole lot to look at the game. It's you know, it's your dungeon crawler type game. Another big game this week, Toukiden 2 with a bonus, brought to us by Tecmo Koei America. The game is 15 gigabytes, rated T for teen. This is a follow-up to Toukiden that came out on the PS Vita. And as you can see, there's already some DLC. You can buy yourself some outfits. You can buy yourself a new mission collection set. Slayers go forth and eradicate the Oni menace. Experience the latest hunting action game featuring a dynamic target destruction system. The latest installment in the hunting action series Toukiden, from the battlefield to the village, that serves you as your base operations. The game takes place in a vast open world. Explore the vast world for yourself and explore hunting action from an entirely new perspective. Limited time campaign. For 4 weeks after the game release, get this DLC for free. Toukiden 2 Armor Tenko outfit, Matama Sanada Masayuki, Matama Sanada Nabuyuki, Matama Sarutobi Sasuke, and Chikuri In. So those are... I'm not really sure. Those might be characters. I don't know. I played Toukiden 1. Couldn't tell you too much about it. It's basically Monster Hunter, Soul Sacrifice, you know, that type deal, you know. It's just you're hunting monsters and you're killing shit. Some of the new pre-orders coming out soon will be Persona 5, PaRappa the Rapper, Bulletstorm, Yooka Laylee, StarBlood Arena, as well as Cosmic Star Heroine. We will not look into these because I've already looked into them before, but when they do come out, we will look at them again. Out of all these games, I believe I'm going to be checking out both Yooka Laylee as well as Bulletstorm, but especially Bulletstorm. I loved that game when it came out. It may be co-op, it may be single player. I'll have to see what works out and what happens, what cards fall into place. That wraps up the new games for this week, but in terms of pre-orders, we got some new stuff here. We have Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy's Telltale. Ooh, what? What? Oh my god. That's awesome. There's gonna be a Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy game? Holy shit. December 31st this year. That sounds awesome, actually. Big fan of the Telltale series. We have Farpoint, a PSVR game. We have Dirt 4 for the PlayStation 4. What other new things have we got here? Those are the only things really catching my eye that are new. Yeah, I guess that's all. Those are like the 2/3 new things. So, that's about that. So when it comes to game deals, what kind of game deals we got going on this week? Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands is on sale. Resident Evil 7 Deluxe Bundle is on sale. Save 17%. You should pick that up. Resident Evil 7. It was pretty alright. It wasn't what I expected, but we will be playing more of it on the channel. Not at nighttime, though, because it's too hard to record at night and get everything working. We have Umbrella Corps Deluxe Edition. Umbrella Corps, just like Raccoon City. It's literally the shit stain of the Resident Evil franchise. We have Akiba's Trip Undead and Undressed. This is also on sale on the PS Vita right now. I was thinking of picking it up, so let me know, especially if you guys are interested in seeing that. It's a little bit like Sanra Kagura, because, like, chicks get naked, but you play as a dude stripping chicks, because, you know, I guess that happens in the world. In terms of other games on sale, you know, not a whole lot's catching my eye. You know, there's the Resident Evils. There's, We Are The Dwarves, you know, there's a few things on sale. I wouldn't say any big blockbusters. And the new PlayStation Plus games aren't going to be out until next week or the week after. So I guess that about wraps up this week's PlayStation Store update video. As always, thank you all very much for tuning in, and please let me know what you're looking forward to picking up or what you would like to see here on the channel, because I like to bring you what you like to see. So thank you, and I'll see you guys all here again next week for the next update video.